Dylan, and you're like, Dylan. Do you know what? Just Dylan squared.
What are you saying, guys? I'm Dylan.
And I'm Dylan.
And this is the Dylan Square Show. Alright, guys. So, this week, we got a little something special planned for you all because it is
Valentine's Day.
And since it is Valentine's Day, we thought that we should get someone in to help us.
Yeah.
Which is why we would love to introduce the wonderful, the ugly, Josh Jx5h. Come on. Yay! Mr. Jx5h.
I think I'm going to give you this mic just because we're broke. We've only got two now. He's rich, I'm broke. That's what you said. You call yourself rich.
Yeah, I mean, well, when you pay for everything, someone else has got to do something at some point.
So, yeah, I'm just going to project, get that acting in. I got 2-1 at uni.
Practice, bro, practice.
So flex.
Although, you know, being that he's a rapper, an up and coming rapper, by the way.
Thank you.
He should be projecting his voice as well, but you know what? We'll run it.
We'll get to that later.
we'll get there eventually. Right. So, where do we begin this one?
Well, I was gonna go to you first, Dylan, because you and Josh have a little something like in progress, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Little sneak peek. So, some of you guys might be aware, but most of you probably aren't. We have a song coming. We do have a song coming soon. Coming soon means it'll probably be out in about 50 years.
Yeah.
Based on our progress so far, but it is coming.
It is definitely.
You might not be dead before it comes out.
Yep.
And today as well, Josh, hasn't something been dropped?
Yes, of course. So today, Love Letters has been dropped, guys. Please go check that out.
Love Letters.
Yeah,
Run it.
Love letters in the inbox gave me outlook. Been through love like A to Z, could really write a whole book. The scriptures of the old me, checkered up my past. Gifted in the present, let me show you all the drafts. Always looking A1, I ain't forcing anything. Link it with some bad beat, ask her what you telling me.
Run it.
All the socials will be there for you.
Of course.
You know, get at that Insta page, get the streams on YouTube, get the streams on Spotify. I assume it's all going to be there.
Yeah. All platforms, guys. All platforms.
Lovely
Fuck yes. Anyway,
so
to the topic at hand.
Yeah, so Valentine's Day as a whole, we felt like bringing you on here is like you're the perfect fit, I think. And a big thing is your music, your lyrics. It is mainly to do with this kind of topic. So
Yeah,
do you wanna
definitely.
talk
I
about it a little
100%
bit?
agree with that. In terms of my music, I mainly just like to kind of talk about my past experiences. It helps me kind of just vent it all out. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just a healthy way of dealing with it. Yeah, I just enjoy what I do. Helps me get along. I'm not really doing it for any other reason. It's more just for myself. And yeah.
Okay, well, that leads me into one question that I have, which you've kind of answered there a little bit. But my question is music for you? Would you say it as an escape, or is it just a hobby?
I definitely say it's an escape. I definitely say like normally when I'm at home, just like I'll be listening to a beat or something, and I'll just start writing. And I just really enjoy it. Like I would say it's an escape, but it's more than just an escape. It's something that I do just enjoy as well. So it's a bit of both, I'd say.
That's good. From what I've heard, it's good shit as well. So stay tuned for it.
Yeah, absolute banger. Like, it's great. I was thinking as well because, you know, is it you're talking about it being an escape, and I feel when you write stuff down and then you like express it, do you feel like you're kind of getting it out? You're not like taking it out on anyone, do you know what I mean? But do you feel like by being able to write all of this down, by being able to just say it, do you feel like you're fully like releasing those emotions?
Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like being able to write about it and then rap about it as well. It just kind of I don't know how to explain it. It's just kind of like you kind of like process it and then you can release it. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like a form of venting.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a form of venting for sure.
Good shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean I really like your stuff because before I've seen like your progression through, you know, being a rapper. I always claim being your number one fan.
Yeah.
So
No.
No, I'll just start spitting your lyrics randomly. It's just, yeah, I enjoy doing it. But I'm saying from like your original songs to now, it's like I feel it's a lot more. There's a lot more emotion in it. I feel you've progressed so well.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
And it's just like meaningful, and it's good because you're one of the. I'm very selective with my music taste, as you know, and your form of rap it's one of those where you have to like fully listen to the lyrics, let them sink in, because a lot of the time, like, I'll be honest, no offense to certain, like, for example, US mumble rappers.
All offense. All offense.
If I'm listening to fuck a bitch, yeah, huh?
Yeah, yeah, mate. Fucking bangs that does, doesn't it?
Like, I listen to that and I'll be like, okay, do you know what? It might sound catchy, but I don't know what I'm listening to. And we speak the same language, which is crazy because it doesn't sound like the same fucking language.
But see, the thing is, right, with that, this is a bit of a tangent, but I feel like the US music scene compared to the UK music scene is a bit different.
It is.
Because out there, like, I mean, you probably got a better perspective of this being an actual musician, but like, I feel like in America, it's more about what's going to chart, what's going to do the numbers. Well, over here, especially, I was going to say this about your music as well. Over here, you tend to find there's a lot of punchliners and a lot of storytellers.
100%.
And I think you have a good mix of that in your music, where you have like you've got like the bars where you don't need to deep it too much, and you hear it and it snaps and it makes sense. But you've also got the story involved in it behind it, which is good. That's why I think you're going to be a pretty good artist, mate.
Thank you, mate. I appreciate it.
Pretty fucking good.
That's
B tier celebrity.
Talking about love letters, if you guys don't catch the scheme straight away, of course that's okay. But just to run it through quickly with that one, it's a whole scheme. I'll go through the entire alphabet, love letters. So the wordplay is there.
Got a fucking miniature Einstein on our hands
So,
here, bro.
yeah, it all just comes together nicely. So it fits
C,
all the pieces.
F, G. Did I get it? Did I get it down? Yeah, is that it? Yeah.
100%.
Stay tuned for that one. New
This
EP
is why
coming
he's
out soon.
collabing.
Come on, I'm just naturally gifted at this shit, man.
100%.
I remember actually when you released Energy on your t-shirt.
Yeah,
not like I
Jeez.
bought you that or anything. No,
Not like he bought it. No.
no. I'm glad you still wear it.
Of course, man. Of course.
It's one of those. I remember when you released it. I was still at uni and I was walking home when I had the house. I missed the house so much. But I was like, I love the song. I love how like, and I started like deep in the lyrics and started like putting this story together. And you're like, bro, I appreciate it. It's not an English lesson though, or something like that. But you know, I was fully like, I felt, you know, I was just taking all these little words and like putting it into my mind. I don't know why I did that, but it showed that like I was invested in it. Do you remember those English lessons? Why did Romeo wear red? Fuck knows. He.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. It's like why were the curtains dark blue? Because the writer was depressed. No, it's just like the color blue, bro. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's funny, but yeah. Going so like leading on from music into these little things. So is that what inspired you in general? Because I feel like I was saying before, some of your songs, like the earlier ones, aren't as like deep, as like meaningful.
Yeah. I feel like when I first started doing music, it was more just a bit of fun. I don't know if you guys know the story about how I actually started doing music, but it was like before, we're talking like when I was in like year 11 going, no, not year 11, sorry, year 13 going to first year of uni. That's when I really started like doing music in terms of just I was writing, just like, but it was more of a joke, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was more of a joke, like not as seriously taken. And then I was at a house motive just like on Sussex campus. That's where I go to uni. Shout out Sussex.
Come on.
And then yeah, one of my mates, he's an artist. He's really good. Molly X, check him out. Very good.
Yeah.
But
sorry to pause you here, right? But I had a full argument with fucking Glasses Joe. Glasses Joe, if you're watching this, fuck you. Right, about the fact that I somehow don't. Apparently, I don't know him. Like I've never met him. He was trying to tell me that I haven't met him.
Glasses Joe.
Yeah, Glasses Joe was trying to tell me that I haven't met Molly X.
I haven't met him.
So I know for a fact I have.
You have met him?
Yeah, because he. Yeah, there's literally a picture of me with him.
Yeah.
He's probably like, no, it's Photoshop, mate.
Anyway, that was a bit of a random interjection, Carry on.
But yeah, so when I first started doing music, it was definitely of a lot less like kind of serious. I was just doing it fun, having it a bit of banter. I was drunk, started spitting some of these bars.
That's how it all starts, bro.
I was there. Yeah, pretty much. And then he said to me, you know what, this is actually really good. I'd like to hop on a track with you. So obviously from there, it just kind of went from there. And I feel like as you kind of get older as an artist, you develop like certain styles. And I feel like I found like the topics, the discussions, which I like to put into my music. And I'd say that's what it is. And also I like being genuine on my tracks. Just after releasing like the first two, I just felt like it wasn't me, and because
Yeah.
of that, I wanted to stick more to me. So because of that, that's why I've tried to
Yeah, mate, never cap on a
focus it.
track, just stay stacking your racks.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, 'cause
On the spot barrage, bro.
bars.
Barology 101.
I was gonna say, like, because the 5.5 years that like you literally like one of my closest mates always will be. Well, I hope so anyway.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah, you're just a very black and white person. Like you don't hide shit. You just very what you see is what you get, and that's what I feel like your music reflects that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
You don't have to answer this, but was there like, as in, with that turning point with your music? Because of course you said it wasn't a bit of you before what you were doing. Was there like an event or a series of events? You don't have to obviously say what it was.
Yeah.
That turned you to be like, do you know what? Let me kind of like be more like, I know, more like a Juice WRLD kind of rapper with the stuff you're talking about.
Was there like a catalyst that took you into that more deep?
Yeah, exactly.
Emotional.
If I'm being honest, I wouldn't say like properly. I felt like I always kind of wanted to go into those topics anyway, just because I know that's stuff that I have experience with, knowing my past relationship histories. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of fun, guys. A lot of fun.
That's
We can
why-
get into that at some point,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
yeah, just I feel like it was after like one of my breakups. I was just kind of like, you know what, like I'm kind of struggling to deal with this properly, so I feel like by releasing that into my music definitely helped.
I think that's how a lot of the good artists actually get into it. Like they're going through shit in their lives and they're like, all right, I need to find a way to get this out. Let me just vent it all on a piece of paper or
if
on my
you look
notes
at
app.
it, like even in this way, like even with drill music, a lot of people just kind of look at it as how it is. Oh, it's like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. But if you actually think about it, it's about the social environment they're actually put in, and that is for a lot of them anyway. Not all, but a lot of them. That is the reality of their lives. For them, that's them reflecting their experiences through their
I mean,
music.
to be fair, you're not wrong. A lot of rap, especially from like South London, I'd say, is from just like as cringy or whatever as it would sound like. Oh, fucking saying you're chefing up these man and doing this and that. It's true, innit?
Yeah,
It's what's happening.
it is.
So,
going on to like relationships in general.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about like actually not even just relationships, just like experiences with like even just in general like just events, so like dates or like
yeah,
dates,
Tinder,
relationships,
just
online
anything.
dating,
So,
all of that. Yeah.
Can you? I don't mind starting, but I was gonna say, can we talk about a worst date ever? Because I find this topic hilarious.
Okay.
Do you want to start?
No, I'm not going to start. I'm going to have to remove myself from this discussion because otherwise I'm going to bait out an entire another subject that we've got coming in this video.
To be fair, kind of applies to me as well. Like I can talk. To be fair,
So we
just
can
don't
hear
have to
about
be
your
that
experiences
subject.
and just critique you if you want.
So later on,
To be fair, I can just remove the question.
you
know
can
what I mean?
you can choose to use it. I don't mind.
Yeah.
But so it's one of okay.
Yeah,
Right.
but I can't remove
it's
it.
up to you if you want to talk about it because we can bring it up later. But
Yeah, no, I think fuck it. Like, why not?
Yeah, fuck it, run it.
I know Josh knows mine because he helped me cut things off with this girl.
Okay.
Because I didn't know how to act on this. It was New Year's. It was before I went to meet you and Andy.
Yeah.
And
Recent New Year's or past New Year's?
It was 2019 going into 2020, so like first year of uni. And I met this girl in Spoons, and she was a good-looking girl. Like, had a bit of chat to her. Like, I was a bit drunk, she was a bit drunk. We just started chatting loads. And then when I left Spoon, she was going clubbing. She was like, "Oh, please come, please come." I was like, "No, like, I can't. I just want to go to bed."
Yeah, fuck all that. We're clubbing, ain't it?
But the day after, she went on holiday, and I was there like, "Oh, like it would be nice to like see you, whatever." So she was away for like 2 weeks, and I've been messaging her like back and forth, and the chat was just amazing. Like it was just going so well, and I was like, do you know what? Like this could actually be like a potential here. I was really gassed. But my saying, as you both will probably know, is until you go on a date with a girl, you don't know. As
I've
in,
never heard you say that, but
Have you never heard me say that?
No, I've never heard that before.
I've never heard you say that either. To be fair, I can't
I've
lie.
said that to so many. Well, Brandon, for
Baited.
example, will know. Yeah, or there you go. Brandon, I've told.
This
Matt,
is
I've
new
told.
wisdom. New wisdom.
Yeah, no,
Learning
I'll
everything
literally
new,
say like that to people. Reed, I don't know if you've heard me say that,
No.
but well, that I've said that.
You making this up, bro?
I swear I'm not. But that day made me realise that more than ever. So it was not even like a proper. It was just like a chill spoons, like couple drinks. Well, more than a couple.
Yeah.
So I get there, I was like, oh, hi, how are you? And then, gave her a hug, sat down, and we were just having a nice little chat. And I'm thinking, like, it's going really, really
I'm excited
well.
to hear the story, I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry?
I'm quite excited to hear the story, I can't lie.
Mate, we get our drinks, we're just still vibing. We're about half an hour, 40 minutes in, our food comes, and I just, pick up my panini, munching it. She goes,
Wait!
randomly. And I go, are you alright? And she just goes, yeah. And I was like, okay.
But she just yammed your panini.
No. She just went randomly, just made the sound.
Oh, well, just did that.
Just did
I
that.
thought she just picked up your panini.
No,
and was like,
no.
that,
I did.
safe.
No. She just made that sound effect.
Okay.
And then again,
She's a psychopath.
bro, I did it again, and she just goes for a second time, and I was like, "Are you sure you're all right?" And she was like, "Yeah." Get my pint, just do my little, and she just goes,
The fuck?
and I was like,
Are you wifing up a
bro.
mime, bro?
bro,
Fuck you doing, bro?
I was so confused. I was like, no. I was like,
The fuck?
is everything genuinely alright? She was like, yeah. Why are you asking? And I was lost.
Because you're being a weirdo.
and she did it a fair bit, and then I was just like, I don't know what to do, so I just bought myself more beers and more shots. Got through that. When I came to Josh's, I was like, lads, I was like, I don't know what just happened, and yeah, this is really bad. I think I spoke to her, like, I was like, do you know what? Like, that was just one little weird thing, but it just stayed in the back of my mind, and I just couldn't. And Josh, you were like, mate, it's unfair on her, just cut it off, And I was like, yeah, I will. And then you helped me, like, put together a message for her. We were around Max's, I remember.
Yeah.
And I stopped speaking to her, but I've never seen anything like it. My uni had a guy who ran a confessions page. It made it on that uni page. There's 100,000 followers, yeah.
Nice.
You're gonna do that now whenever we go out to the pub or whatever, or
Yeah.
a restaurant. Oh, it's so bad. Have you ever met anyone on a dating app and actually went on a date with them or whatever?
Yeah, I have, to be fair.
You have.
Yeah, it's just like So I met this girl on Tinder. Like, we started talking, going in with the most stupid pickup line. You know what I mean? It's just like, honestly, when I said it, I was just like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Go on.
It was like, just like, is it 11? Like, is it 11:11? I didn't realize you made my wish come true. And then after
Did you get it?
Yeah.
After that, she just started like continuing the chat. Then I secured her number within about 5 minutes, so that was calm.
Fuck yeah.
And then we FaceTime like for quite a while, because she lived like far, you know what I mean. But she had like a mate that goes to her same uni.
Are you talking about who I think you're talking about?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
okay.
are. Yeah.
Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
About, yeah.
So we were talking for like a while, and then she was coming to like near where my uni is. So we went on a date. It was a good date,
Get that shit in the trailer,
Cameron.
But yeah,
fucking hell.
we go to the restaurant. We have a nice meal out. So I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely like my first date place in Brighton if I'm taking a girl out for a meal. It's called Soup Noodles, just like banging.
What do they
foods,
sell?
Like super noodles.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Mind blown.
Yeah.
but yeah,
I
I
didn't
went
know.
there, like really good food, very good food, and then after that went for a walk along the beach or whatever, and then
Very romantic.
yeah, like it was a very nice day. At the end of that, just like obviously yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that happened. Then later that night, I think we were having like a small gathering around mine or something.
Yeah, I was
And
there
then
for that bit.
yeah, like I invited her. She came over, and then obviously
I'm not
yeah.
making the noise
No,
again,
you
bro.
don't make the noise there, but yeah. But let's just say stuff happens. But yeah, no, it was a good date. But I feel like once you kind of go past that point and you're doing that thing, it's like,
He's on it now as well.
it's like after you do that thing, there's it's kind of like you got no kind of like space to progress. You know what I mean? It's like if we've already kind of like done, then after
It's just getting different, bro.
Yeah.
after you've done that thing, it's just like it gets a bit awkward. But
Well, I mean, it's because you kind of like you skipped a lot of steps.
yeah, no,
And just went,
100%.
fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like, I know we've been talking for a while, but it was just like it was still just like
All very
it's just like all rolled into one.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like the most of the actual important shit all kind of mushed into like the same like 5 hours.
Yeah, 100%.
I've never been on a date with someone through like a Tinder or something.
Neither.
I don't fuck with it.
No,
Like I've had conversations with women
are just stupid.
with some crusty like fucking pickup lines like, "Oh, are you my new bank because my interest rate's through the roof," shit like that. Yeah, and it, like you have a chat and it's just like it's just dead. It's just dead.
Yeah.
Joe, I had a Filipino. Was it a Filipino?
Yeah.
Filipino bird.
Shout out to
Right. Yeah, it wasn't Toby, but yeah, I had a Filipino bird. She matched
Sorry
me.
about last episode.
We love you.
We love you.
Yeah, she matched me on Tinder, right? And she started messaging me. She's like, "Oh, can you teach me English?" I responded like, "But you messaged me in English." And she's like, "Yeah, but can you teach me English?" And she's constantly asking me, "Can you teach me English?" It's like, what the fuck do you want from me, bro? Obviously, she wants me to teach her English, but yeah, I kind of took a step back from that. I'm not in the English teaching game.
No.
You just reminded me of something. When I was at uni, so embarrassing.
What did you do to your English teacher?
No. You're talking about
Hang on a minute,
teaching
man.
someone English. I was in the club, and there's a really good-looking. I think she was Romanian girl. Yeah, I think she was Eastern European, but I forgot where from. But she couldn't speak English.
Okay.
And
how's she in the club?
Oh, I don't know. She was like an international student.
Oh, okay.
So, I was just speaking to her. Well, trying to. Like, she knew like the basics, but a lot of the time when I was speaking to her, she couldn't understand what I was saying. I whipped out Google Translate.
I mean,
and
if
I
it
would
does the
message
job, it
her
does
on
the
there.
job,
She
bro,
messaged me on Google Translate, and like she typed in like Romanian, I think, and it was just, it was really strange. The thing is though, she was a nice person, and like I'd seen her around campus and stuff, and like I'd say hello, but that was just really awkward because like imagine how you're like dancing in a club, whatever you took, and I'm just like kind of
without Google Translate, mate.
Oh, what's your worst clubbing experience with someone? Like, as in you've met someone, like you maybe didn't necessarily have to like kiss them. Like,
I've got one.
Go on.
It's not technically, it's not a bird I was chatting to or anything, right? But it was when we went to Prison Kingston.
For Matt's
I think it was Prison Kingston. It might have been a different one. It might have been a club in a different country. I can't exactly remember because I was pretty fucked up. But so obviously, me and Jordan are walking across the. I'm sure I've told someone this story before, but we were walking across the dance floor, and me and Jordan, we're careful people, so we always walk with our hands up because like I ain't trying to catch a case, especially in a club like that. It's a long day, bro. So we walk through the club with our hands up like this, so we're not touching anyone, right? And I don't know if it was me or Jordan, but I think he must have accidentally like just tapped someone's like arse or something with his knee or some shit by accident as we're walking through. Obviously, our club's a pretty cramped place as it is. Yeah. And this bird just turns around and is just shouting at Jordan, right? And I'm pretty sure what happened is she went to dash her drink all over Jordan. Obviously, Jordan just slipped it. And I was just standing there, it went all over me. I was like, what the fuck's going on here then? And then she looked at me and went, "That's for touching my ass." I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bruv? I don't even know who you are, bruv. And I just walked off covered in fucking whatever shitty, cheap ass spirit she bought, bruv. Fucking broke ass bitch from that fucking drunk. If I ever see you on the streets, yeah, get out. Fucking dickhead, bruv. ruined some nice crepes that day as well, bro.
Worst feeling.
Terrible,
Worst
terrible,
feeling.
terrible, terrible. But yeah, that was a fun one. I don't really go clubbing enough to have bad experiences in the club.
Or like a bar then, or like a pub. Like let's say
Um,
you, because in COVID times before clubs reopen, like
Mm.
we're going and chatting to girls in the pub. So
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It's like I've got one. It wasn't necessarily bad for me, but it just made like the night very awkward. So recently, just like since being single, just I was out in the pub with one of my mates, and then we started chatting to like these single girls, and then yeah, we're out with them, or at least we thought like the majority of them were single. So there were
this
like
isn't going anywhere
there
good,
were
is
like
it?
3 girls.
I know what you're
And
saying.
then yeah, there were 3 girls. Only one of them was single, and this is like the one that my mate was interested. So I backed away type thing, like tried to like plug the
Of course,
thing.
of course.
Of course. So we get to the end of the night. We're leaving the pub, and we're like kind of like in the high street bit, and then
Most
my
romantic
mate
setting possible.
he secures the snap or whatever, and I'm like, all right, cool, let's go type thing, like let's go home, like tired, whatever, all that thing. Next thing I know, I hear them shouting down the high street. They're like, "Oi, purple jacket with a chain, come back!"
Oh.
And I'm like, huh, me? Just like, and they're like, yeah, come in. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I walk back with my mate, and this is the single girl that is like, yeah.
Is this the one that's trying to chat? Like,
Yeah. So literally, she waves me like to come back. So I come back, and she's like, so what's your Snapchat? Like, I want your Snapchat. Right in front of my mate, just like absolute violations.
That's
And
peak.
I had never awkwardly, like, I didn't want to give her the phone, but she literally took my phone out my hand, and I was just like, oh my god, like this is so awkward. Like, and I was just stood there like looking awkward with my mate next to me.
Oh, do you know what you should have done, bro?
He,
Do you know what you should have done? You should have been like, oh yeah, give me your phone, I'll put it in, and then just removed your mate's Snapchat.
well, I wasn't interested.
No, exactly. Just remove his Snapchat and walk away.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Or just delete Snapchat off her phone.
Mm.
Don't deserve it, bro. Fucking bitch, bro. I actually have a funny story about someone cock blocking me outside a pub. I don't know if it's the one you think I'm talking about or not.
I don't think it is.
Was it me?
No, it was Nikita.
Yes.
Oh,
Do you know it?
I think
Like 2
I
years
might
ago?
know.
Yeah.
I might.
Yeah, I was outside pub chatting to this bird. We've been chatting like the entire night outside the pub, right? And at this point, I still didn't even know her name.
Yeah.
Like, we were chatting for like 2 hours, and we was all leaving the pub. I'll come outside the pub, and like, yeah, we're chatting. Literally, whip my phone out about, oh yeah, let me get like socials number, all that shit.
Yeah.
Nikita grabs my pouch by the strap and just pulls me backwards and says, "We're leaving now," because she was giving me a lift home, and I can't argue with that because she's giving me a lift home.
Yeah.
I never saw that bird again. And I swear, I was like, that was one, you know, you were saying with that bird is like, there's potential. That I was like, there was good convo
good
there.
Vibes, good vibes.
And she just, nah.
The one that got
Yeah,
away.
that was a long
The
day,
one
bro.
that got away.
I wonder what she's doing now. She's probably dead or something. Well, if you see this, hit me up.
The socials are down below.
Socials are down below.
Oh yeah, mine's quite bad.
Run it.
So
Don't be a pussy, bro.
So uni karaoke night, you know the vibes.
Oh, of course, of course.
£2.50 snake bites. So
I love a
after
snake
cruise
bite.
as well, mate. Like
I love a snake bite on the night. Sorry, like,
alright.
I love it on the night, but the next morning after I
Yeah.
came down to your uni and then had so many snake bites, I literally
bro,
I can't lie.
£2.50.
VKs and snake bites. Go to drinks.
Yeah,
Go to drinks.
I went off VKs eventually because I drank them so much.
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
off them in one night because I spent £400 on VKs in one night.
What?
I think I did about 28 VKs. Just like, yeah, I'm not drinking any more of that. But they were good. They were good at the time. The tropical ones, naughty. Man.
Naughty.
Yeah, I remember.
Tastes like juice. Can't
That
lie.
they do.
Juice.
Oh yeah, and I was gonna say like it's an 8% drink and it was £2.50. That's nuts.
It's
What,
not.
snake bite?
Yeah, nuts. With beer and cider mixed
Yeah.
together. So yeah, I was with Jordan and my mate Stunner. Like, we were just chilling, and this girl was like really into me, and she was going up to me. She was like, "Oh, you're a 10 out of 10. Like, oh, you're really fit, this and that." But I really liked her friend, and I didn't fancy her at all. And Jordan and Stunner could see that, so they were like to her, like when I went to the toilet, they're like, oh yeah, you know my friend, he really likes you, he really fancies you, blah 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 blah. So in her head, she's thinking like, oh yeah,
This
like
is a guaranteed thing, bro.
yeah, exactly. And I'm like, I come back, and then they start laughing, and I was like, why are you laughing for? Jordan's like, no, nothing, man. It's, you know. And then she comes over to me, and she's like, what do you want me to do for you in front of your friends? And I was like, what are you on about? And then she was like, well, they're laughing, and they told me to talk to you. So what do you want me to do? And I was like, nothing. I was like,
Nothing.
yeah. I was really awkward, and she was like, kiss me, and I was like, no. Then she like leans in, holds me, and is like kissing me. I'm not kissing her back. My eyes are open, and I'm looking, and as she's kissing me, I'm looking like that to Jordan and Stunner. They're pissing themselves, and I'm just standing there. And then I was like, right. I looked at her. I was really. I didn't even know how to react. I was just like,
Yeah, you're being shot, man. Like,
yeah. I was like, okay. And then she was like, oh, let's do it again. And I was like, no.
let's do
Nah.
it again.
And then she just starts kissing me again. And I this time I like fully backed off. I was like, no, what are you doing? I was like, I don't like this. And I walked over to them. I was like, you two are pricks. I was like, you two are fucking pricks. And then at the end of the night, yeah.
Got a
That's what she
little,
was trying to
got a
do
little
to me,
hoo-hoo.
bruv.
Whee.
Well, it got to the end. We're leaving the SU, and like I'm just a bit like just confused. Stunner and Jordan are still like laughing about it, and then she walks out as well, and Stunner shouts to her. She goes, "Hey, your boyfriend's here," and points at me, and then she goes, Nah, he's not, and got really embarrassed and walked away. And I was
Oh,
like,
no.
I never saw her again, and I
That's-
was so thankful.
That's a violation.
That's so cheap.
That's peak.
I feel though if I did that to a girl, I would.
Oh, it'd be
fucked.
ropey, yeah.
Bro, that's
Mate, you would have
I'll be
caught.
in
You would
cuffs.
have. You would
That's
have
a
caught
case.
a
That
case
is a case.
instantly.
Oh,
100.
did I tell you as well when some granny like pinched my ass? No, she did more than that in spoons. I don't really want to say. I was on a date
With the granny?
No,
He knows.
no. So I was on a date, and absolutely, yeah, probably like one of the best girls I've ever been out with, to be honest. No, to be fair, like, I can't, man, I can't.
Stop it.
This is a serious episode, guys. Stop making me laugh. All right.
Yeah, like we because it was one of those where like we were friends before, like gave it a try, didn't work out. But yeah, we're still mates now, so like we'd still laugh about this situation, but at the time it just wasn't funny. So we were in Croydon Spoons.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah,
Was it the St George or something?
yeah, the George one, and we were like on one of those stools, but like in the corner because it was packed. It was like a Saturday night, and I was like just like holding hands with her, chatting to her, and then this granny randomly just comes over to me and just goes, yeah, literally.
Did you cop it or something? Like, what's
No. As in, she and because I was like,
She went digging.
yeah, obviously.
Reminds me about Brian, bro.
Obviously, there was no. Oh, I don't even know why I brought this story up, but I thought it.
Well, you got to finish it now.
Timing, yeah. So there's no like. There's nothing at the back of it. It's just a stool, so she had access to do that, and I don't know what.
Wait, you were sitting down and she just.
Yeah,
Bro,
she
I was
just
sitting
went
down.
whack.
I was sitting down, leaning over, holding the girl's hand. We were having a little chat, like flirting, and she just comes over and just goes. And I turn around. I was like, "Can you not do that?" And she's like, and did it again.
Imagine if a fucking 60-year-old geezer did that to a 20-year-old bud.
Yeah.
Mad.
Or just,
That's mad.
Or just if a guy did that to a girl.
Yeah.
In general, you're
full
fucked.
stop.
Yeah, it's a ropey one. It's mad, isn't it? It's quite mad. That whole.
I was shocked, and I said to her, I was like, "Can we leave?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then she ended up beefing. Like, this is what I absolutely loved about her. Girls that do this, that stick up for people, they're great. She started beefing the granny's friend,
Fair play.
and she was fully like having a go. She was like, why is your friend doing that? Blah blah blah. It's just weird. It's not fucking normal. Blah blah blah. when you have a girl that sticks
Yeah,
up for you like
Lord
that
knows.
as well,
Lord
because
knows.
the thing is, if anything physical happened, I can't hit the granny.
Yeah.
But she
Yeah, I
could,
mean, you
so-
can't go up and beef a woman realistically, can you? About it.
But she'd get away with it.
Yeah.
So
Good shit, bro.
that's a weird story.
So we figured out that you get touched up a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think it must be.
by the wrong people.
Yeah, there's something about you. It's really touchable.
Oh, is there?
Jeez.
Oh god.
Anyway,
Just in the middle of it.
feeling left out.
Not quite.
So it's a bit different this time, the way we're going to do the challenge. We've got you involved in it,
Of course.
and rather than just doing something stupid, we're going to see how much we know about each other. So because it's Valentine's Day, that's the theme. We're going to do an all-star Mr. and Mrs., but like a friend edition. If you don't know that TV show, they basically just ask like a person questions about their partner, and they actually just see how much they know, and then whoever guesses the most right wins. So we're going to do that here. I'm going to ask 6 questions, but there's a tiebreaker as well if it goes down to the wire. Whoever gets the least questions right loses and has to do a forfeit. Cool.
Easy.
So, question number 1 from me, as I'm into drama. What is my favourite Shakespeare play? A. Romeo and Juliet. B. Hamlet. Or C. Midsummer's Night's Dream. Am I revealing the answer straight away? As in, you're going to tell me and then I'll let you know if you're right now?
Yeah, might as
Yeah,
well.
we can do it.
Okay.
That way.
So, what have you said?
I put Hamlet.
You put.
C.
No, you're both wrong. It's Romeo and Juliet.
Fuck off, man.
I literally went to watch Anne Juliet the other day, actually.
Oh.
Next question. So, acting related again. How many times have I had to kiss someone on stage? A, 0, B, 1, or C, 3?
I'm ready. You ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
Gone.
I went for A0.
I went for A0 as well.
Both correct. Well
Good
done.
shit, bruv.
I've nearly had to.
Because I was gonna say technically because you almost did have to, but because it was your mates.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
Another kissing question.
Here we
Hell,
go.
mate, this guy gets around, doesn't he? What the fuck?
What is the biggest age gap between me and a girl that I've kissed?
Oh fuck.
Oh, mate.
Is it A, 3 years, B, 4 years, or C, 5 years? If you want a clue, it was in my first year of uni.
I mean, I've got my answer.
You got yours?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I went for 4 years.
You?
C.
No, it's 4. You're right.
Fuck
Oh.
yes!
I was 18. She was 22.
My maths is terrible.
That's not 4 years, big man. Oh, no, I thought you said 24. That is 4
What?
Shush. No, it's because you went, oh, no, it's 4 years. And then I was 18. I went, oh, you were 24. You know what I mean?
No.
Because I heard the 4. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Listen, I got it right. Fuck off.
Yes, sir.
So, which football team did my ex-girlfriend support? You should know this. A, Fulham, B, Tottenham, or C, Chelsea?
Wait, is this Roz?
No. She wasn't my girlfriend.
Oh fuck. Here we go.
I've got my answer.
Wait, what were the 3 teams?
Fulham, Tottenham,
Oh.
or Chelsea?
I've got my. I don't know if it's right, but I've got my answer.
Go on.
I've gone for Chelsea.
I went Tottenham.
Yeah, it's Tottenham. She was a Tottenham fan.
Can't.
Okay. Which of these is not a celebrity crush of mine?
Oh god.
A, Selena Gomez, B, Bella Thorne, or C, BB Rexa? You should both know this.
Got it.
I'm stuck between 2.
There's 2 that I rave about.
I know.
and
I know.
absolutely,
I know one of them is one you rave about, but I don't know the other one.
I absolutely love it.
If I get
Let's say
this
the
wrong,
option.
I'll
Say the
be
order again.
fuming.
What order? What
So
was it?
A, Selena Gomez, B, Bella Thorne, or C, BB Rexa?
fuck's sake. Which one is it?
This is 5, right? Because I'm just selecting random
Yeah, this is
questions.
number 5,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, fuck it. Alright, I'm good. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I went for Selena Gomez.
It's Selena Gomez.
Yes.
Fuck
well done.
yes.
Mate, Bella Thorne and BB.
I knew BB Rex was
Yeah,
one
I
that
you
know
could
you.
hit
bang
me
on
up.
about.
I know you've spoken
Anytime.
about Bella Thorne for time as well.
Alright, what was this
I
last
would
question for you?
die for Nyash. Oh my god. Right. What is my signature dessert that I would make to impress a girl?
Oh fuck. Okay.
You both know this.
Is it a multiple choice thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
A, sticky toffee pudding. B, strawberry cheesecake. Or C, apple crumble.
See, I was gonna go completely random and say tiramisu, so I'm glad you said the list.
Okay.
I don't know why tiramisu came into
Do you know what
my
I'm
head as
saying,
well,
bro?
but
I mean, I love
then
a
I
tiramisu.
realised.
No, it's my signature.
I'm not gonna
dish.
lie, I've probably got this completely wrong, but I'll put apple crumble.
I put
Apple
apple
crumble.
crumble.
Well
fuck
done.
yes!
Crumble.
Come on.
Mate, I make a sick apple
I
crumble.
know, bro. Like, I did one for my birthday. That's why I was like, yeah, I remember.
So, what did you get?
What do you mean?
How many did you get right?
Well, we both drew, I think.
Yeah,
I got
think
4
we
right.
drew,
Yeah,
You
4.
both got 4. I'm happy with that.
So what we said?
4 out of 6.
So should we go with tiebreaker at the end for the ones we drew, or
No,
should we just do one now?
I think what we're gonna do is add the scores
and
up
our
together.
scores.
Oh, yeah,
So you got
makes
4
sense.
for me.
2 rounds, so 4 for Dylan, and then
Cool.
All right, Josh,
okay, my questions.
let's go.
So you want 5, yeah, and then
6.
6. Okay. All right. So question 1: what is the weirdest thing I've been asked by a girl when I first met them? As in, we're talking within the first hour or 2 of meeting them. So is it A, do you think our kids would look good? B,
Okay.
are you circumcised? Or C, have you done anal before?
I feel like you've been asked all of these questions.
Probably has, bruv. I've got my answer. I'm not 100% sure if it's right, but I've got to go for it.
I'm not sure.
I've got to go for it.
Go on. I said A.
I said circumcised.
It is circumcised.
Come on. Goated, mate. Goated.
Okay, so for my second question, it's my favorite date location. So it's either Golden Dragon, Ask Italian, or Miso.
I'm ready. This might also be wrong, but fuck it. I'm gonna swing and a miss or swing and a hit. Miso.
No, it's actually Golden Dragon.
Fuck you, man.
I thought you were gonna say Sky Garden,
What are you lying for?
but that wasn't an option.
Yeah, no, that's not a date place. That's just kind of like
The lads.
whatever in it. Yeah, it's the
The
boys.
Alright.
Okay, so question 3, kind of similar theme. What's my worst date location been? A, the cinema. B, Wagamama's, or C, bowling.
I know that straight. If it's not, I'm actually gonna go home.
I'm ready.
Alright, what do you guys say?
Waggers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
easy.
Come on.
knew that one. I know who it was with as well. And,
Yeah.
and it weren't even, it was a double date, innit? Because it weren't even.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure you can probably see on camera when you go Wagamama's. Me and Dylan both went.
Yeah.
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 Alright, so how many have I done? That's 3, innit?
3, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so 4. On one night, how many maximum women have I got off with? Is it A, 6, B, 7, or C, 8?
Oh, no, because
I'm ready. I'm really hoping this is right because I'm pretty sure I was there. I was like on that night out with you. I swear.
No,
Was
you
I
were
not?
Matt, you were with Matt.
No. I'm thinking about
No,
a different night.
I know. I'm talking.
I think I'm thinking about the amount of rounds you've done.
Oh, yeah, that's completely different.
Nah,
you
fuck it.
definitely weren't there for
Yeah,
that
fuck
either.
it. I've got an
Is
answer.
it B?
So I went for 7.
It is 7.
Yeah,
Yes,
fuck
no,
yeah.
I did know that.
Complete guess, but fuck
As far
it.
as I know, it was 7.
No, because you came into school the next day and we spoke about it.
Okay, so how many was that? 4?
4.
That is 4.
I'm slacking.
Okay, so this one, which of these is my celebrity crush as of current? Is it A, Zendaya, B, Ariel Winter, or C, Natalie Emmanuel?
Like, no, the last one is. Who is she?
Huh? She's like in Fast and Furious, like, you know, like
I'm ready.
the mixed race one.
I'm ready.
The computer woman.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I put A.
I'll put Natalie Emmanuel.
it is Natalie Emmanuel.
I know this man, bruv. He's on them light skins. Hit him up, bruv.
Yeah, that's what I thought was Zendaya.
Don't get me wrong, absolutely beautiful women, but
Natalie Emmanuel. I got to agree.
I don't know you
She
as
is a
well as I
beautiful
thought.
woman. Natalie Emmanuel is beautiful.
And then for my last question, still kind of sticking with the theme, but also within the music realms as well. Who do you think my ideal music collab would be on an R&B track?
On an R&B
Crept
track.
and Conan, Chris Brown, or Cadet?
It's
on an R&B track, isn't it?
That threw me off because I know who I'd say if it was just a normal song.
I've got my answer.
I'm gonna stick with it. I'm probably wrong.
I've gone for Cadet.
I went Crept and Conan.
It is actually Crept and Conan.
I wasn't expecting that on an R&B track.
Yeah, no, I put Breezy in there because I know you guys know I like Breezy a lot, but I threw you off because I know that Conan and Crept can both still like the melodies really well.
That's why I put it.
So it
Fair
would
play.
still be.
Did you get 4?
Yes, I did.
I got 3.
On a regular track, it probably would have been Cadet though.
Yeah, see, I went for Cadet because I was like, I don't know about Crept and Cone's fucking like R&B shit, and I don't know if you'd want to do Chris Brown. Although I know you like him, but I don't know if you'd want to work with him over Cadet.
See, I was torn between Chris Brown and Crept and Conan, but as soon as you said R&B, I was like, yeah, it's got saying I ruled out Cadet straight away.
Fair.
Right, Dylan.
All right then. I don't need to not mark down my own fucking points from either one.
Nope.
All right, you ready for this one, bro?
6. What?
You ready for this one, bro? Question 1. This is a multiple choice one. What animal stumbled across me and a girl having an intimate experience? A dog. B, a hedgehog. Or C, a cow.
Alright, I know this one.
I don't know this. I don't know you guys as well as I thought. The hedgehog.
Cow.
It's cow.
A cow?
Mm-hmm.
He was in a field, bro.
We might dive into that in a later episode. In a later episode, we might dive into that one. It was a cow, bro. It was a cow. Are you ready? Number 2. This is a closest answer wins question. How many actual dates, as in before a relationship date, have I been on in my life?
Before a relationship.
So not like a date night with a girl that you're actually with, like an actual proper date. Like how many have I been on?
Just in general,
Yeah.
with just random girls.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is closest answer wins, bro.
I said 6.
Okay.
I'm down for 5.
Josh wins. It's 1.
Oh, I was actually gonna say 0.
It's 1
originally.
I took a girl to a Lebanese restaurant after uni once, and that was the only actual date I've been on.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a great date as well.
Because I knew you didn't really do dates like that.
Yeah,
so
no,
I
I'm
was
not
like,
a date guy, bro.
No.
So yeah, 1 date, bro.
I'm so annoyed. I was gonna say 0,
But to be fair, you won.
You won anyway, yeah.
All right.
Still annoyed.
Which one should we go for? All right. Well, okay. So there is a photo that has become iconic in our group. All right.
Oh god.
That was sent to one of our female friends.
Yeah.
What was the caption? It's a multiple choice. What was the caption of the photo that I sent to one of our female friends on a night out?
Okay,
right.
Maybe it's not that one.
A, I like eating dog treats. B, your mum smells like expired meat. Or C, glad you got a good beat.
Yeah.
C?
It is C. It is C. Glad you got a good beat.
Because you sent that to me.
I didn't. I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we got it right. Mate, you don't know fucking nothing about me, do you?
I don't. Not like this in depth.
What should we go for?
It was only because this guy sent it to me while I was upstairs with like Caitlin or Jess or whoever it was. One of them.
All right. One fateful night in Brighton.
Oh god.
I absolutely mullered my ankle on a basketball. All right. That's when I broke my ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
So Andy went up into his room and said, "Oh, I've got some painkillers for you," and he gave me a tablet.
Oh.
Right. What was the tablet he gave me?
Is this multiple choice? Or
Nope.
Just say it.
Just-
Viagra.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to be honest.
It's Viagra. He gave me Viagra.
It's unfair. You two live together, man.
All right. How many have I done so far? 4.
Yeah.
All right.
I've lost anyway.
What was the main reason I won the lads' holiday points game? Because the amount of girls I got off with, B, because of the amount of boys I got off with, or C, because of the tattoos. Yeah, I think that was an easy one.
I was going to say, didn't you do both as well? Well, didn't you? You did everything, right?
Yeah, well, because I did a body shot of Matt, didn't I?
As well.
I remember the tattoos were like the highest points
Yeah.
or something.
Oh, like 50 points for
Yeah,
them,
it's
bro. That was
50.
good shit. Cheers, Steph. Cheers, Dylan. All right, this is the last question, yeah? What one should we go for? Pick a hard one. Let's pick a hard one. What is my favourite Jx5h song?
On. Wait, is this multiple choice?
Nope. Pick from his discography, bruv.
Love Story.
Nope.
Oh, I've lost that.
Is this including on release?
All songs.
Blue Skies.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Oh, so we're both wrong. What is it?
Trust issues.
Really? Oh shit! Yeah. Fuck.
Trust issues.
I
shit,
thought it was
bro.
Blue Skies because when we're in the car together, you're like, "Yo, this is gonna be like my new favorite song."
Gonna be.
I didn't even get 50%. I got 5. What did you get? 8?
What, on everything?
Yeah, 2.
How many did I get? I got 1, 2.
I got 9.
I got 8.
Well, 2 out of 3 episodes I've lost.
Oh, fucking hell. You're not very good at this, are you?
What's doing this to me?
Just get to know, bro. Just get to know. I mean, to be fair, it's pretty unfair. I mean, we did live together for a decent chunk, so...
That is true.
You know.
And the questions were very recent.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, Jordan and Jacob can attest to this. I wasn't really an extrovert... What's the word? Extroverted person? Yeah, I wasn't really like that before, I'd say, like, uni.
Yeah.
I was very much stay-at-home kid.
Yeah.
So, most of my shit has happened since uni.
To be fair, like, if I was to talk about... If everything was about sixth form, then I would have smashed it. But only because like you had like 1 or 2 questions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one more question, not a part of the thing, just so you see if you can make it up for yourself. One night in Brighton, I left the motive early, right, and I went home to bed, and I made sure to tell everyone, do not fucking wake me up when you come home from this motive.
I know this.
Jordan and Jacob then proceeded to wake me up. What did I do?
Pull out a samurai sword.
I was thinking about it, but I growled at them. Yeah, I growled at them.
Half asleep, just like.
I mean, to be fair, from that day forward, no one ever woke me up again. So it worked.
Oh, I've got one, and I actually sent it into our group chat.
Oh yeah.
Before. Do you know the answer to it?
I haven't. What was it?
So, where did I take a girl on a date when my banter made an actor break character? The hint. This was my favourite date location that I've been on. So, A, Thorpe Park. B, Zabawa, it's a fun fair in Poland. Or C, London Dungeons.
Oh.
London Dungeons.
London Dungeons.
Yeah, it was. Zabawa doesn't exist. It just means like fun, and I made it up.
So have we noticed that I get most of his right and he gets most of mine wrong?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. But you know what? Fuck it. Dylan squared. We got them all together.
Yeah,
Exactly. So we both got it.
That was, you know, it was. I'll make a dead joke as well because he went up to me. And have you been London Dungeons?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know where they're like, oh, why are you in prison? Because you know you act as prisoners.
Yeah.
So he was like, yeah, why are you in prison? And I was like, oh, theft. And he was like, oh, what? Did you steal apples? I was like, no, bananas, mate. And he just burst out laughing. It wasn't even that funny. And he was just kind of like, and I was like, mate, you're pretty shit at your job, aren't you?
Do you know what you should have done?
What?
Should have went to the girl next to him and went, yeah, I stole her heart.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say that.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were going into,
I've
bro.
got no riz. I've got, honestly, I've got no riz.
That's alright. You got the baby face to make up for it.
Yeah, I mean, now I look fucking twat. Today, innit, the guy took
You got ID'd for Monster, bro.
How old are you? Old enough? Yeah. Then he goes, okay. I was like, do you want to see ID? No, it's alright. Well, what's the point in asking me?
Nah, fuck knows.
I have a really, really good final question to round this off. And I think you both know my answer to this. And if you don't want to answer, you don't have to. What is the biggest L you've ever taken with a girl?
Oh.
See, I have one, but I don't know if I can say it.
Can you keep? If you can keep it like PG, then like, or a massive L.
Alright, let's say you both know this because I've told it to you before, and it involves an ex and a very quick experience.
Yeah.
Not my fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I remember.
Do you know? Yeah. But I was like, no, I can't. And then I left. Yeah. Yeah.
Josh, maybe I'm thinking of something else.
I'll tell you after. Because I'm not. Yeah.
I thought something broke, but I could be wrong. That might be a different experience.
Excuse me.
But that's not really an L.
I mean, it's a fucking hell if something breaks, mate.
No, not like
your heart.
No broken hearts for me, bro.
What narrative? What?
Just in general, like, let's say, I don't know, maybe you hitting on a girl, or like, I don't know, just an L, just something, an experience you've had with a girl, and you've just gone like, that's an L, bro. Like,
That's an L, bro. That's a long day, bro. See, this guy don't take L's, bro. Look at him. Look at him. He's sitting there. He's sitting there pretending to think. He knows he don't take L's.
I can only think like well, like relationships, like easy cheated on, but like.
Oh, there you go. That's probably a pretty big L, yeah.
I can't really think of like any just like outside, like, you know, just out and about. To be honest,
I mean, like,
top of my head.
it's a pretty big one, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd say that's probably not. That's probably takes the cake on the L's. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you what's it? Yeah, you didn't even have to answer that, so that's quite deep. But here we go.
That deep, bro.
I told you mine the other day in the car. We were planning. I think you know mine. In Poland. It was so embarrassing. Jordan uses the quote against me till this day.
I'm trying to remember what you said.
Well, I was thinking of a different one in Brighton.
That I'm not gonna say what I did. That was just me being stupid and drunk. I feel like this one.
That's how most L's occur, isn't it?
Huh?
I swear that's how most L's occur.
Oh no, this one was just, yeah, it was so peak. So, like, I was out with my cousin and her mates, and I found one of them like really attractive, and I was basically just trying to move to her, and it was her birthday, so I got her like, I think it.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And I got her vodka and flowers. We went like by the lake, on the beach, just like chilling on the pier. And then when it was just me and her, I gave it to her. I was like, "Oh, like, happy birthday! You know, I really like you. Like, I want to get to know you. I find you really attractive. Blah blah blah." And she just goes, "I appreciate it."
Oh wait, I think I remember that. Oh god,
I appreciate that.
Literally, like in Polish.
Safe, my G.
So she went like miło mi, like that means like, yeah, appreciate it, like, you know, means a lot. Like, that's it. And I was sitting there and I was like, fuck. I didn't know how.
At least it happened in a different country.
Oh, man. To be fair, I've seen her since, and like, we're fine, we're on good terms and everything. But
well, of course you are. She appreciated it.
Fuck off, man.
Alright, well, I mean, I think that's a good time to end it there. Yeah. Alright then, well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Run the teaser.